Guten Tag, good day, mabuhay. This is Mrs. Aliman and today we're cooking.
Me?
Today we're cooking Himmel and Erde.
Himmel und Erde ist ein Gericht aus Deutschland mit Blutwurst und Kartoffelbrei und Apfelbrei.
That is a German dish with blood sausage, mashed potatoes, and
Applesauce
applesauce.
and fried onion.
Yeah, that's interesting. Let's start by peeling the kartoffel.
The turtle equals potatoes.
Himmel und Erde, that is heaven and earth. Why is it called that?
Because Himmel is representing the apples and Erde, earth, is representing the potatoes.
How are the apples representing?
They're growing in the sky, not in the soil.
I'm recording. Don't make any noise.
Okay. Potatoes.
See? Kakasabi lang.
No, that's noise, yes.
And do you like this dish?
I like it very much, yeah.
Very much.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how we will react to that later. So while we're peeling the potatoes.
I'm not much of a talker.
He answered already.
Do we do this in English or in Deutsch? Or in both?
They will not understand if we do this in Deutsch. So you need to speak in English.
English.
If you can speak Tagalog, that's a lot better.
Kaliwa.
What else?
Asaba ko.
What else Tagalog do you know?
That's a lot of peeled potatoes.
Yeah, and maybe we will just teach you how to speak some Tagalog words.
Isa.
Dalawa. Tatlo. Ipat.
Ipat.
Oh my god.
What? Anong ipat? It's
Apat.
Yeah.
Oh!
I'm so proud of you.
Apat is 8.
No?
5.
Huh? Count in Tagalog nga. You count in Tagalog.
Isa. Dalawa. Tatlo.
What? What's next? Ipat.
Nine.
Apat.
Ah.
Oh, so what's apat?
No, I remember that's 4.
Exactly.
Isa, dalawa, tatlo, ipat, apat.
Oder so. Are you still recording, Zenk?
He's recording, but the camera is going everywhere.
Dangling.
It's not working. We need a new videographer.
Wow, that's mean.
No, just kidding. Just continue what you're doing. We don't pay you any.
You don't.
We pay you with food.
And love.
Love. So yeah, the first word, you say, nakapagtataka.
Nackter
What?
Großer nackter Kater.
What?
Nakapagtataka.
Nee, I can't say that.
Nakapag...
Kappa. Talala, hoppala.
Nakapagtataka.
Nakapagpakaba.
Naka...
Naka.
Pag...
Nakapag.
Nakapagtataka.
Pataka.
Nakapagtataka.
Nee.
Nakakapagpabagabag.
What? What?
Say it.
It.
Yung videographers kung saan saan na lagi namin sa sinushoot mo. Yeah, so we are cooking. That's a lot of potatoes. Can you
Wait.
The kid likes potatoes.
That's a lot of potatoes.
Wait.
This how much? This is 2.5 kilos of potatoes. And potatoes auf Deutsch is
What am I Kartoffel?
potatoes, not potato. What's potatoes?
Potatoes are more than one potato.
Das ist richtig.
So, what's the plural of Kartoffel auf Deutsch?
Kartoffeln.
Very good.
Ja.
Here are the potatoes. Wink. Wink.
So we have to boil the potatoes to make the mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes.
Ja.
Oh yeah.
So because that's the what's the what this it. Hirap mag-English. The onions, they also represent Erde.
Yeah, they're more for flavor than anything else.
So the Himmel on Erde is the apples and the potatoes.
Yeah.
And the blood sausage, they are the one.
There's no part in the naming.
Puro pet ko na naman yun. I'm pretty sure he's filming my butt. Cameramans don't usually make videos of the butt.
Some.
Ewan ko sa inyong dalawa. How much oil?
Some oil.
And when do Germans usually eat this food?
When they're hungry. Sort of a poor man's food because apples were numerous and a lot of people in the war didn't have much food, so they got apples everywhere with everything. The other poor man's food is turnips. We can do that later. Potatoes and turnips.
Are we poor already? Why are we doing all this poor man's food? Are we practicing already?
We prepared enough. I have to cut the blood sausage and that roasts together then, so you cannot roast it very brown because then it gets too dark. Blood sausage.
Yeah, we have similar stuff in the Philippines, but it's Betamax. It's the
Betamax?
we call it Betamax. It's barbecue blood.
Betamax video phone?
No, because it's clear like a Betamax. Tongue and fat. Yeah. So I think the most similar thing that we have in the Philippines is the Dinuguan, which is the pork blood stew, but it's not solid, but it has the same thing.
Enough for one?
Dinuguan!
That's another blood sausage.
I don't know how can Filipinos remake this dish if we don't have pork blood sausage. Pork blood and sausages. Yeah, I think that will work. So you cook it like steak. with the onion oil.
On the inside as well.
Just pop it all down. Here in Deutschland, I think it's difficult to get the pork blood, like the blood
Yeah, you
from
have to order it
from the stores, Metzgerei, with
the butcher.
yeah, with the butcher.
They don't have it lying around.
Yeah, exactly. So when I miss cooking pork blood stew, I use the pork blood sausage and I melt it, put some water, and then it gets liquidy again, and it's very similar to pork blood stew. You just put some suka, vinegar, and put some spice, then it's like pork blood stew already.
Yeah.
But this is a different take on the pork blood.
Yeah.
And with the apple.
The apple sauce goes on the plate cold. Do you have some rice?
No! No! That's a lot of potatoes!
The kid will eat half of it anyways. So.
Yeah, that's true. So you can say now, nakakapagpabagabag.
Nakakababagababab.
Nakakapagpabagabag.
Yeah. Das.
So roughly how many minutes does it need to be cooked?
The potatoes, when you not cut them, it takes 30 minutes. I mean, if you don't cut them in half.
Why did we not cut it in half?
We were busy. Takes very long. It takes 48 years.
Good job, you're getting it already! When did you hear that?
You say that quite often. Once a month, maybe. Nutmeg.
Nutmeg, milk, and butter, and some salt. Salt! How much salt?
Not this much. And some nutmeg. Potatoes. Fertig.
What's that? That's a mountain of mashed potatoes. You want it at all?
That's what I wanted.
Mash the applesauce on the side.
Ooh, I'll just get a little.
We do the pork blood sausage. It's good. It's good. Onions on top of it. And some... No, the applesauce, you will eat it later. Not together. Together? Like I put it with the applesauce too? Ew. Like that. I dip it there. No, that.
for the combination test.
I like it. Uy, it's good.
Yeah. Wait, let me just.
The pork blood sausage is very flavorful. And the contrast of the sweetness is balancing the taste. It's really good. So if you have some Betamax there and some sausage, boil some potatoes, and maybe look for applesauce or I think
Mango sauce is also probably working.
mango sauce. Yeah, I think it will still work even without the applesauce. So this has been Mrs. Aliman. Thank you for watching.